Hello to you beautiful people, and thank you for your kind support. Here, I'm gonna be discussing keyboard shortcuts. Up until now, I have used the shortcut buttons to do most of my job and could see how faster I can work with the shortcut buttons. For example, in the tools, I had some shortcut buttons like selection, which was the track selection forward tool, or backward tool, which were the buttons Shift plus A and A, my ripple buttons like ripple edit tool, rolling edit tool, and rate stretch tool, which were B and R, and my razor tool, which was C. Or for instance, in each of these headings, you can see Control plus S for save, Control plus Shift plus S for save as, undo Control Z, which is very important. But where are these shortcut buttons and where can I change them? When I come on Edit and click on Keyboard Shortcuts, you'll see a window opened where it shows my keyboard. You see that it is showing all my shortcut buttons with their functions. Let me start from the beginning. Our keyboard presets like Adobe Premiere Pro Default, Adobe Premiere Pro CS, Avid Media Composer, and Final Cut. That if I click on any of them, you see that it shows me the related buttons. Like if I want to do final cutting, I can work with the Final Cut shortcut buttons. I can simply put it on Final Cut and my shortcut buttons on the keyboard will get the same form. But let's go back to Premiere Pro. If you've noticed, there are three different colors. Purple, which is for application shortcut buttons. Green for panels, like I can click on Legacy Titler panel and you can see shortcut buttons for title or project panel, and it's shortcut buttons too. At the end, I have gray buttons which don't have any functions at all. Also, if you've noticed, we have a collection of buttons activated by pressing the main keys, and buttons like Shift, Control, and Alt at the same time. That if I press Alt here, you can see the Alt shortcut buttons with these letters, each of which have their own function. If I press Control, you can see that the buttons are mostly related to application, like the famous Control C, which is copy, or Control X, which is cut. The Control plus S, which I talked about, there is about saving, and also the shortcut button Shift, which is again related to some of my files. Here I can also see the application and the shortcut buttons for each of the tools of the software, which are shown to me here. I can also see the panels and their specific shortcut buttons. I come on the shortcut button C here, and when I click on it, you can see its two main functions. One for turning my writing into a vertical form for the title panel, and the other is razor tool, which you are familiar with, and it's for cutting a folder. Also, if you press Control with it and at the same time, you can see that the shortcut button is for copying. Also, if you press it together with Control and Shift, it will put your file in the middle, and you can also press Control, Shift, and Alt together, which has the function insert copyright symbol.
You can learn about the uses of the shortcut buttons for editing and adding effects. Click on the link above to watch our other videos on editing and adding effects.
If you do not need any of them, you just need to click on the close button next to them, and that shortcut button will be deleted. I can also set some functions for these empty buttons here too. Like here, you can see that the button Alt and C are empty and they don't have any functions here. I can define a function for it too, like that proxy which I told you in the past. Here, the button create proxies. You can see that it has no shortcut buttons. When I click on the bottom of the shortcut button and press the buttons Alt and C together, you can see that the buttons Alt and C were chosen as shortcut buttons for create proxies. When I go on C, you can see that on the bottom, on the button C, the button create proxies is also activated. When I press Alt here too, you can see that the button C is also activated on keyboard, and I can bring all the keys I want into the keyboard in this way. I just need to click on OK, and this preset will be saved as custom. Let's choose another name for it and save it as a different preset. I just need to come on Save As and choose a name for it and then click on OK.
Thank you for watching this video. You can click on the link below to subscribe to our channel, where we have plenty of more videos for you.